Our flip video for tonight. And basically what we're going to be looking at is the concept of area today. So we spent a lot of time the past few days looking at perimeter, which is the distance around an object. Area is what covers a shape or a figure, or in this case, if you look at here, this question, how much area do you need for a playground at the park? Okay, so you need an area for the swing sets, you need area for using your wagon, for building things, and so on. So you might need a large amount of space. So what we're going to be looking at is basically um, looking at shapes such as this and there'll be um, cubes in this case that we'll be counting, square units, and then other examples will have actually numbers around, like for example with the perimeter. So here basically area is just simply counting how many squares are inside. So this one here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the area for this example is 4 square units. This one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we would simply put 8 square units, and this one would be 5 square units. Okay, this here's an example of 1 square unit, 2, 3, 4. Here is 6, and here is 9. So all you're doing is counting the boxes in this case here. Okay, pretty straightforward for area. Okay, so we can see here if I were to move this box. Okay, we have 6. We have 6 one more time, and then we have 8 units there. Okay, just rifling through some activities here. What you will see as well is something, an example like this. So using the squares here, make a shape that has 5 square units. So actually, we're going to have fun and do this. So these kind of slide out. You can do 1, 2. So I'll need 5 of these. It does not matter actually what the shape looks like. It could look like this as long as I have 5. All right, you'd be correct. And then 14, you get 14. You assemble them in a shape there. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to be basically working with the manipulatives, doing examples like this. So take time, maybe do some examples with your parents where you have to build. Your mom or dad can say, okay, show me an area that has 10 square units, and using little squares here, align them up in an order of 10, any shape. And then we're going to be looking at examples like this where we'll have some blocks here, and you need to find how many square units these are. Okay, so basically perimeter, like we did all week, is distance around. So for example, the perimeter of here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has a perimeter of 12 if I walk around. We did a lot of that. But the area of this would be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Okay, perimeter is walking around. The area, you're counting on the inside. Good way of doing this as well. If you go into your kitchen, you probably have tile in your kitchen at your home. Go in your kitchen tonight and count the area of your kitchen by simply counting the tiles on the floor. And that'll give you a good idea of how big your kitchen is. But you would say that most tiles are in square feet. Okay, but you just say, for example, if your kitchen is 10, you say 10 tiles. Okay. All right, so maybe do an example like that. So take time, review what area is. And again, we're going to be looking at these examples here, okay? Have a great night.